My third video of 2026, and we'll continue playing Black Ops 2. Today I'm playing the Scorpion. The Scorpion is an SMG that was used by a lot of professional players in the competitive scene back in the day. The reason being is that it has the fastest fire rate in the entire game. Its base fire rate is 1200 rounds per minute, but that gets increased to 1800 rounds per minute while using the rapid fire attachment on. We're going to play 2 or 3 matches with it, with this class and with another that has the rapid fire attachment on, and let's get into them. We are finally playing another map besides Hijacked and Nuketown. We're on Standoff. A great map. And I got downed with a knife. I'm pretty happy we are playing the first map on Standoff. You can tell the fire rate is extremely high. You can really feel the 1200 rounds per minute. Yo, the weapon melts, huh? Woo-wee! And keep in mind, we're not using the rapid fire yet. This is the base fire rate of the gun. Look at that. It was AFK, I think. Got a Fury, apparently. No way! No way! No way. The enemy team is pretty decent. I'm getting insta-down with snipers, with knives, with everything. He was after me with that knife. I tried being sneaky and it worked. We lost the first game, but it doesn't matter. 21 with 15, 1.4 KD. It was a decent game. I really had fun in this game. The weapon, it's extremely fun to use. It melts at close range. It's the first thing I observed. And now we're playing on slums. I'm extremely glad that we're finally playing different maps besides Hijacked and Nuketown that we constantly played in my videos.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
To be honest, the damage range does not fall that drastically as I expected. At long range, you gotta be hitting some hit markers in order to get someone down, quite a bit of them. But close range, the weapon deletes everyone. And even at medium range, I feel like you don't need to hit a lot of hit markers to get someone down, which is quite surprising. We are using the class with the suppressor, the extended mag and the foregrip. We are not using the class with rapid fire yet. And this class, I feel like it behaves very, very good. I really like how the weapon shoots with this. I think it's extremely easy to play like this. I really like the weapon so far. Also, the recoil is not as bad as I imagined. I expected the weapon, because of the high fire rate, to have very hard to control and use recoil, but this is not the case. The weapon has a strong kick after the first bullet, but then it tends to stay there, and so it's easy to control. Look at this, this is not a bad recoil pattern at all. And the recoil, it's also basically just vertical, so it's pretty easy to keep the weapon down and hit your target. Very surprised by the Scorpion. I see that extended mag gives me 42 bullets, which is also more than I expected. I expected them to balance the weapon by limiting the amount of bullets that it gives, even while using the extended mag, which is true. They did not give us 54 bullets like the MP7 does, but they did not exaggerate either. They didn't cap it at 38 or 40. They gave us 42, which I think it's extremely decent. Look at that at long range. How did I get that one at that long of a range? I was also trying to single fire in order to stay precise. You cannot prone in that room, which is kind of annoying because you can't use the cover properly. GG's. Not again with the flashes. Yo, let me be. The enemy team is pretty strong. Look at that tracking, huh? Maybe I'm hacking. Connection interrupted? Maybe they got me. VAC got activated, huh? What just happened? I don't know. We're back at it.
UAV inbound.
Let me prone somewhere, please. No! I want to get a weapon off the ground, but I got a pistol. I love slums a lot. I'm extremely glad that we played on slums. I really wanted to play this map. One of the best maps in any Call of Duty ever made. Slums. Thank you so much, whoever worked on making this map, the map design and everything. Thanks to every single developer and people that worked at the company that was involved in making slums. And in fact, many of the Black Ops 2 maps. 62 with 35, 1.77 KD. So the last game is on Nuketown. We're going to be playing with the class that has rapid fire on. And I also kept the extended mag and the foregrip. And let's see.
Enemy has C.
Whoa. You can immediately feel the rapid fire. So now the weapon has 1800 rounds per minute as a fire rate, which is 600 more than what it previously had. We're also playing domination. Maybe a wall bang? Yes, I got it.
We've taken the advantage. UAV
I tried to survive by switching the weapon. The weapon shoots extremely fast. You can clearly see that this is the fastest fire rate in the game. Also, because of the fire rate, the weapon burns through the entire mag in like a second. Like literally a second. I fought for my life there and I lost. When you get hit with a concussion on Call of Duty and you're on PC using keyboard and mouse, you have no escape. There is no way for you to turn, no matter how much you try. And this differs for console, in fact. On console, you have a way higher chance of fighting while being under the effect of a concussion than you have on mouse. On mouse, it's basically impossible. But on console, it's not. It's not necessarily the hardest recoil in the world control, but it's clearly harder than what I previously had to deal with. There's someone near me. To be honest, the rapid fire attachment's it's a bit too much, I think. If you're in a very competitive match and you really need to win your next fight, I see the usefulness of the rapid fire. It maximizes your chance of winning. But if you're playing a casual game, I think it's not necessarily always recommended to use this. So I don't think I'd use a rapid fire if I ever want to play Black Ops 2 with the Scorpion. I just use the previous class that I used on Slums and Standoff. I think it's the best casual class, and I like that one over this one. So I will not use a rapid fire on my Scorpion if I ever want to play with the weapon again.
Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment. Losing Charlie. Coordinates received inbound.
We ran through the entire ammunition of the weapon and we have to use a weapon off the ground.
MQ-27 Dragon.
I'm pretty happy for having the drone. Let's go.
Hostile lightning strike inbound.
No, the drone is so easy to get down. Did someone shoot the drone down that I was using, or did it get down by the lightning strike that the enemy team had, I think? I escaped that somehow.
Counter UAV inbound.
Look at that
Drone on
movement.
standby.
Look at that, no way.
Hunter-killer drone on standby.
Somebody stop me, huh?
We're winning this fight.
This 1-1 in from south.
No.
8 seconds.
Friendly lightning strike. Friendly hunter-killer drone
I don't
deployed.
got bullets again.
All flags.
So I think if you wanna use the Scorpion with rapid fire, you also need to be using the scavenger perk, which gives you the ability of getting bullets off the ground from down players. I think it's something that I should have used, but it didn't cross my mind, and so I didn't choose it. So scavenger, it's kind of a must if you're using the Scorpion. I think with and even without the rapid fire on. But I gotta say, this rapid fire makes the Scorpion a melting machine at close range. We won the game. Extremely fun game, an extremely good game. I think this is my best game of today. 72 with 34. It doesn't show me the KD, but I think it's above 2, if my math is not wrong. So this was it for the Scorpion. Crazy gun to use, extremely powerful. The fire rate is crazy. The recoil is better than I expected. The damage range is pretty decent in fact, and I don't feel like the weapon's damage range decreases that much while using the rapid fire on, even though statistically I saw on the internet that it gives you a 75 decrease in damage range. But while playing with the weapon, I did not feel the 75 decrease that much, and so it didn't bother me. Like I said, professional players used it a lot in the competitive scene. I want to show you the recoil pattern while using the rapid fire on.
UAV inbound.
Wow, so it kicks way more to the sides than it did before. Okay, so one huge difference is that the weapon kicks diagonally to the right, which did not happen while not using the rapid fire. Extremely powerful weapon, I really enjoyed playing with it. This was it for the Scorpion, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one, GG's.